Hey guys, it's me. I just wanted to give you a heads up. We got another review with Loma Laboratories, and it's the psoriasis stuff that I was taking on how good that it actually works. I've been trying to film this for the last half hour, but nobody can leave me alone around here, so we're going to try this again. For those of you who do have psoriasis, I'm going to give you the heads up on the stuff you can have and the stuff you can't. The stuff you can't basically is alcohol, citrus, soy and corn oils, cow's milk, egg yolks, fried foods, unless they're in, and I'll tell you the oils in a minute, anything gluten, any refined sugars, red meats, peanuts, walnuts, any of the nightshade families, which is tomatoes, peppers, white potatoes, eggplants, junk foods that are high in starch and refined starches, anything like sausage, bacon, stuff like that. You do need D3, you do need vitamin B, you do need turmeric powder, which you can get in powder form, you can get it in root form, or you can get it in capsule form. I have it in capsule form. Oat and rice grains, brown rice is a great one. Lean proteins, white meats, turkey, chicken, seafood, great for it. Iron-rich foods are also great. Herbs like chives, onions, garlic, parsley. You can have a bit of cinnamon. You can have a bit of clove. Cracked pepper, cumin, curry, ginger, ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard. Please be very careful on taking it because too much of it can cause your psoriasis to break out. Gluten-free foods you can have. As long as they're gluten-free, you're great. Fresh vegetables like asparagus, green beans, beets, broccoli, carrots, celery, kale, mushrooms, peas, squash, sweet potatoes, radishes, spinach, any of the following cooking oils like olive oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, antioxidant-rich foods like berries, vegetables, any green leafy vegetables, almonds, and Brazilian nuts. These are the things that you want to avoid. Like, again, I've said alcohol, especially wines, stay away from them. Anything citrus causes a reaction that seems to come out that you would think were hives. It's not really hives. I'm going to go through the ones that I'm allergic to, and you'll understand why. I can't have any sausage or bacon, any pork, as you've known. There you go. The cow's milk, I tried substituting with almond milk. I'm not a fan of almond milk. Sorry. But, you know, I kind of like it and I kind of don't. And if it's regular, I don't like it. If it's vanilla flavor, I do. Citrus, I couldn't have it when I was younger. I used to, you know, break out and get hives. My throat would close. Same thing with the pork. It would make my stomach upset. I'd get all gassy. I'd get nasty. And I just want to sit there and, you know, ugh. So that's a list of the foods you can and can't have. Now, bathing, it says bathing in moisture, a mineral bath soak for 20 to 30 minutes. Manage dry and itchy skin by moisturizing it within your bath within 3 minutes because the water actually vaporizes or evaporates off of your skin. It says during warm weather, you want to actually get 10 to 15. For those of you like me who can't, because if you go in the sunlight and you have scalp psoriasis, you go in the sunlight, it drives you insane. There are caps and scarves and everything that you can go and wear. If you've seen my social media, you've seen me, you know, play with a couple of scarf designs from different companies, getting scarves for different groups. If you'd like to join one of the groups and you do have psoriasis like me, where you have to actually cover your head, otherwise you'll scratch your hair out and bleed to death, let me know. I'd be happy to add you to the one group. They do all kinds of designs, and I really, really enjoy it, and it actually kind of makes me feel better that, you know, not only am I doing my tutorials for you guys, but I'm also sitting there and learning how to do other scarf designs because 9 times out of 10 with scalp psoriasis, you do lose all your hair eventually. So I'll be bald, and I'll need something on my head anyway. So with that said, we're trying to prevent that. during cold weather, you want to make sure you have vitamin D3 and vitamin D. You also want to make sure that you are moisturizing. You want to make sure that you get yourself a really, really good leave-in conditioner, and you mix it with a little bit of water so it's easier to spray and manage on your hair. What I do is I take one of the ones that you saw in my social media. I put it in a spray bottle, which I have here, with a little bit of water. I shake it once a week, spray my hair with it, twist my hair, and I actually twist all the way into the back, and then I do it on this side as well, and then in the back I just pin it, and it's no big deal. And as you can see, I'm going to lift this up. I don't know if you guys have seen on my social media, a while back I started having my psoriasis line coming down here, and I started getting it here, okay? Now I'm going to come closer to the camera because I want you guys to see this. Now, that is my hairline, and it was down to here, and I don't know if you guys remember it. I was having so much trouble that I had to actually get in Gossamer into it and ask him what was good to cover up, you know, anything like that, and you know, and how to get rid of, you know, I was having my psoriasis breakout here to where it was just such a big, huge issue. I couldn't do anything. And then, of course, I was scratching my face, which I still do, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm still scratching. Not as much, though, because if you look, this has gotten a whole lot better. And as I exfoliate, and I'll explain that in a minute, this side barely has any anymore. This is almost gone completely. Artificial light also bothers me to the point where I itch and everything. I don't know if you guys have seen my hands. I do have psoriasis, which actually goes from the tip of my fingers, and it goes all the way down to about here, my elbow. I do have a couple of spots of my psoriasis that were trying to come back, but thankfully this medication is stopping it. I do wanted to tell you guys that you can actually get if you wanted to exfoliate and you really didn't want to deal with all chemicals and stuff like that, you can actually turn around and get one of these. And this is just awesome. These are like these little bath spongy thingies, and I don't know if you guys have seen them, but you can pick them up at Dollar Tree. And what you do is you take that and you add some soap to it. One that's not going to be harsh or abrasive. Some people use Dove. I use the one from the Dollar Tree. I forget the name of it, but it has, it's all natural. And you make suds, and, you know, you go over your face, and, you know, you rinse it off, and then you become baby smooth again. You have to do that constantly. It is a constant battle to make sure that your skin is looking its best. And I don't mean just because you wear makeup or anything, but because of having psoriasis, it takes a whole lot of stuff to actually keep yourself looking healthy, feeling healthy, emotionally healthy, mentally healthy, because psoriasis does take a toll on you mentally and physically. You don't want to get up because mentally you just feel horrible. You're depressed, you're overstressed, you're, you know, people are sitting there thinking that, well, you are snooty or you're too good because you don't want to go out and you don't want to hang out with them and you don't feel like it because you do have that issue. And instead of them becoming understanding and understanding the fact that you just don't want to do it because you don't feel like it because of what you have, they're right away ready to jump and assume. And I have a lot of friends that, actually made a lot of friends that do have psoriasis issues, and they go through that all the time. We go through the part where we don't want to go out. It is overly stressful. I don't want to be seen by people. I don't want to deal with that. And Loma Laboratories with their medication has actually been helping with that issue quite a lot to where my psoriasis is actually clearing up. Thank you guys for asking. Yes, I am no longer itching like mad on my scalp. However, I'm not going to stop covering that because I don't want to take the chance of it starting back up because of the sunlight. My ankle is almost 100 times better. I don't know if you guys have seen on my social media where it looked like it was 4 fingers across. It is now 2 fingers across. So that is awesome. I'd show you guys, but yeah, I can't get you all the way down there. But trust me when I say it's only 2 fingers wide now, and it's only about this big, okay? So yeah, I am super, super happy about it. What else is there to say except for it is anywhere from $29 to $30, and it goes by body weight. This is the liquid of it. They do have the eczema. They do have the acne, which are pills, but this is actual liquid. You take it an hour before you eat. You cannot have anything for an hour except for water, which I always have, which is another thing. Make sure you moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Drink lots and lots of water. Keep your diet the way, you know, I showed you. You can cheat every once in a while, and that's perfectly fine. Just remember, if it starts bothering you, that's something you can't do. Keep your stress levels down. Keep away from gluten. Gluten-free is just 100% awesome. Like I said, this goes by body weight. I'm taking 1 teaspoon. 50 to 100 pounds is a half a teaspoon. 100 to 150 is 1 teaspoon. 150 to 200 pounds is 1.5 teaspoon. And then you have over 200 pounds, which is 2 teaspoons. I take the 1 teaspoon because I range in 150 to 200 pounds, and that's 1.5. But if I take that, I'm just cruising all day long. I don't want to be doing that. If I take it late at night, I'm up all night. So, yeah. Dr. Stephen Smith is actually a dermatologist that actually decided that he was going to make this. Apparently, a lot of clients that were coming in, they were telling him about, you know, how bad it was, how itchy it was, how much it was affecting their lives, and he decided to make this. Now, I'm going to let you know that if you are allergic to nickel, forget about this product right now, okay? If you are allergic to nickel or metals, you know, just pass this video up. I'm sorry, you cannot take this. Sadly, because the first one is nickel, the second one is zinc, the third one is potassium bromide, potassium sulfur. If you're allergic to sulfur, if you're allergic to nickel, if you're allergic to zinc, forget it. You cannot have this medication. Sadly, this one wouldn't be for you. The only setback on this medication is probably I'll be on it for the rest of my life. It tastes like salt water. Which basically is supposed to mimic the Dead Sea with the purifying properties, and actually does, which isn't a bad thing, really. So, yeah, there's really nothing more to actually say about this product, except for if you're not allergic to any metals or sulfur, I would suggest going and trying this product. I did. I'm glad I did. Even with my stress levels completely high, I'm not itching as much as I used to, which is, you know, really, really amazing. As you know, quitting smoking is a very stressful time, and I have been, you know, keeping myself busy to the point where not smoking. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to continue that way, even though my stress levels have been completely high. I probably will cheat and have one. But that's just me. But I figured I would let you guys know that psoriasis does not have to be as a debilitating disease as you think. Psoriasis can be. It can be the most horrible thing that you've ever had in your life. It can also be something that some people have committed suicide over, because people are callous and cruel and don't understand that we don't want to do certain things because of the way that we think we look. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters what we think. Positive reinforcement from people is a great thing, but not many people know how to do it. And when you do say that you're not going to do something, somebody takes it that you think you're better than them, or stuck up, or some stupid thing like that. Or, you know, they have the nerve to put you in a classification because of what you wear. That in itself makes that person look worse than, you know, you. but it doesn't help you anymore with your self-esteem. Psoriasis already has killed that. So with that said, please be good to each other. If you know somebody that has psoriasis on them, try very hard not to throw it in their face when they don't want to do something out in public or with other people, because you know what? Maybe at that particular point they are not having a really good day with it and don't want to tell you. Like I tell my friends, I'm perfectly fine. Just remember, I'm perfectly fine and I have psoriasis. I'm not perfectly fine. But to you guys, I'll always be perfectly fine, because I won't let anybody else get to me. And you shouldn't either. Stay beautiful. Stay good to each other. Be good to each other. Manage your psoriasis the right way. Find out what's best for you, not what other people say. And try, if you aren't allergic to the sulfur or any metals, try the Loma Laboratories. I will be linking it at the bottom. It's Lomalux, LOMALUX.com. And I will link it at the bottom of the video so you guys can, go check it out. If you have eczema, the psoriasis like I have, or, acne itself, there is help. You're not alone. There is help. There are support groups and everything. So, like I said, be good to each other. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.